doing there, old dog? You doing there, old man? McAdoo! It's raining. What's going on? What's it raining for? Where's it coming from? Well, it looks like farm season's back on again. Guess that's early for planting, but not for ditching. Not sure if you can see that or not. But this is a low spot right here that hopefully we can get the water out of. The black line on that map in the upper right hand corner is actually my first pass. As you can see, I am on my second pass at the moment. These next few shots, you'll see that I'm quite a bit further along in the process. Looks like I'm probably on my third or fourth row. In the future here, I'll find out that you don't do it this way, that you actually just dig the main ditch first and then start working in the edges. Well, here I'm standing in probably the lowest spot at the front part of this field. Obviously there's quite a bit of water stands right here. This is what I've done so far. Alright, let's go back and see if I can't do some more damage. Wow, that's the second prettiest thing I've seen today. Oh, Mac dog. Mackie! Mackie dog! Come on, hey, where you going? Come on. Okay, well, this is day 2 of ditching here at Thornberry West. Hoping today maybe things are a little bit drier out. Do a little bit more work with it. So this is all new to me. And I showed some video to the guy who does know what he's doing. He says I'm not being aggressive enough. So I think what I might do today is, he also said that I just need to get the main ditch, just need to get the main ditch dug, you know, where it was fairly close, and then you start feathering everything into that. And you want to be about 20-25 feet on one side of the ditch and 20-25 feet of feathering on the other side of the ditch. So that's kind of the goal for today. 1/10 or so of your final grade, then start working the sides out. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm actually coming up to a point right here where I got stuck coming back the other way. My last pass. Let's see what happens here. I'm a little wary of all this because I'm worried that I'm going to make ruts with tractor tires that are going to be deeper than what the ditch needs to be. So I've questioned people about this stuff and they say let it eat. So let it eat. See what happens. Am I going to get stuck or not? And I'm going to say I'm not going to get stuck this time. If I'm not doing this right, this is going to be one heck of a big old mess. Drying out a little bit. Well, I sure do hope I'm doing all this right, because I'm gonna make a big old mess if I'm not. Well, I guess from here it does look better, because like I said, this is obviously, this is low, because it's obviously where water stands. And I'm obviously not cutting as much right in here. And as I start to get that way, it starts to get deeper. I don't know, maybe I guess I don't know, it's got to be right. Who knows, I guess the next time we get a couple inches of rain in a couple of days, we'll know. Back there at 1.2, we dropped down to 0.9. I think as low as I'm going to go on this pass, I think it was too much. 3/10 was too much on the coming back this way. I'm going to only going to do this one at 5/10, and I'll have to come back at 3/10 for the side I just did, and then do this one at 3/10. Room that I'm working on now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You can just leave him alone. He'll double up and don't worry about him.
I like coffee.
They did that myself.
I like
They kind of
coffee.
Right.
I got more seeds. I like on the bottom.
How's it look?
It's looking great, man. Is it very difficult to get a grade? How did you determine a grade down through there?
There's software in there that surveys.
Oh, you drive it?
You drive it and survey it, and it tells you it tells you where your start is and where your end's going to be.
What are you trying to do? Take all the water west?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, have you got? And you're working to make a ditch or a valley to the west.
Yep. There's that main drain back there.
Well, I mean, obviously that'd be the natural fall of this place. I mean, after you get over a hill, you got a fair hill there, out there in the middle, or not? I mean,
well, I mean, I think it kind of best I can tell, it just kind of slopes this way and that way.
yeah.
And I think there's a low spot kind of halfway in between us and the ditch right here.
Yeah.
And just 2 or 3 other low spots up there in that corner. And
That's where you're having the power to do what you want to do.
oh yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And you're able to keep on grade.
Well, no, if it's too much, if it's too much,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
if it's too much,
Yeah.
about 4 inches is about all that'll do. Yeah, about 4 inches. Because and there was some of this stuff out here where, I mean, it was, probably 7 or 8 inches that I've skimmed off of it and got rid of. Best I can tell, Bill, like I said, again, all this stuff is the first time I've done any of this. So, I mean, it's
That guidance is doing it. You don't have to.
yeah, true.
Most of it. I mean,
True.
It's not like you're having to do that by eyeball.
Yeah. Yep.
And so where's the dirt going? Are you scattered it way out here, or
It slings it,
how far out?
oh, probably 80 to 100 feet.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I don't even see it here, huh?
Yeah, you can see it's dried up now. It was real dark yesterday, but you can see it out
Where
there.
you threw it out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I'd like to have that.
Like everywhere you look around here,
Oh, yeah,
there's, there's standing water somewhere.
The whole area.
Yeah, this whole area is like that.
Needs,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I've done quite a lot of it with the dozer, mostly by eyeballs. See.
Yeah.
I can lay I can cut down through there, get down on my hands and knees, and see where it needs to go deeper. But that's all kind of hit or miss.
Right.
I can't keep that blade right down where it needs to be.
Right. Right.
That's neat. Yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna make the swale about 50 feet wide altogether, so that when they run over it with sprayers and all that type of stuff, hopefully don't notice it too much.
well, since we no-till quite a place anymore, we don't plow it all back in. See?
Yeah, right.
We laid out a little bit of waterway pretty soon. You're working over, plowing it,
Right.
and you work it back, work it in, you lose it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to go get your white truck so I can drive around a little more in the field.
Sure.
I want to see you run.
Yeah, no, I'll be slinging some dirt with it here in about 20 minutes probably after I eat my sandwich.
Okay.
So,
Yep, go ahead. All right.
okay.
All right.
Then a day later, we received 2.5 inches of rain in 12 hours. So, needless to say, I was a bit worried about all this work that I had just done not working. I'm almost there, boys. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart.